Hi, Sam Hess with part 2 of the topic activity from EDU 652 at Ashford University. Where we left off was discussing the Wowzers. Where we left off was where we were discussing the needs assessment about trying to measure, determine, or define within this topic activity based upon Wowzers. And with Wowzers, we discussed how it's easy to measure through the quizzes that come at the end of each topic activity. In this case, this is an example of a quiz question that is a drag and drop. You have multiple choice, you also have short answer questions. So again, this is how we are going to define through the quiz questions for the topic activity. The next portion of the needs assessment will be discussing how will we collect and record this information. Well, again, one of the great benefits of Wowzers is that it records each individualized student's quiz scores on the database, which is accessible through a login and a subscription through Wowzers. If you can see on the right hand side where the little green icons are, it shows the quiz scores for day 1, day 2, day 1 and day 2. The 93.9 has both days, and so does the 91.7. And then you can go even further and look at the individual test quiz questions that they got either correct or incorrect, which makes it very easy to differentiate. So the next portion of that needs assessment is asking how will you report the information you collect. Well, what I like to try to do with the reporting of information is to do it on a one-on-one basis with a conference with each student. And these quizzes can be in the conference. You can discuss the quiz questions, whether right or wrong, and it's really easy to, through that Wowzers database, to select and assign remediation videos, reteach or individualized homework based upon those needs. And then the final question the needs assessment is asking, are all interested groups included in the planning and conducting the needs assessment? Well, each student, and again, one of the greatest benefits of Wowzers is that it's an adaptive technology, so each student is allowed the opportunity to have an individualized lesson plan based upon their needs. And so that's kind of their way they have say in what they're doing is by going at their own pace. And then also the teachers, we have a PLC every week on Wednesdays, and we meet for about 1 to 2 hours based upon our needs, and we go over the needs assessment for those students and through Wowzers as well. So again, Sam Hess from EDU 652 doing part 1 and part 2 of the topic activity and the needs assessment. We'll see you later.